Well, good morning, my Sagittarians. How are you cutie pies doing? Happy Thursday. Before we get into your reading, I'm doing a giveaway with this deck right here. It is called the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. It's time for me to replace it. If you're interested in this deck, please like and subscribe. But most importantly, comment below that you want to be in the drawing. I'm going to draw a name at the end of next week. All right, Sagittarians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Look at this. Ace of Swords reverse at the bottom of the clarifying deck, and we have a Three of Wands reverse at the bottom of the main deck, and a Knight of Pentacles reverse. This is a strong, strong energy this week. Let's see if it's a different storyline that's been going the last couple days. All right, Ace of Swords reverse is maybe finding out someone's dishonest, a disloyal energy. It's moving on. With the Three of Wands reverse, maybe you have your back to a certain energy that did you wrong. Okay, general energy for my Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. If you are a Sag, know a Sag. If you like being a Sag, well, Sag, I'm always glad you guys are here. One more. Okay. One more for the Sages. General energy, what is the collective energy that needs to come out? What is the collective energy that needs to come out for the Sages? The Chariot, moving on. I feel like moving on. Cancer energy. Moving on. All right, what's influencing the Chariot? What is influencing the Chariot for Sag? What is it? The Three of Cups. That's a happy card. That's friendships. That's coming together for a single purpose, and we are going to get victory. It's going to happen. This is the time. What's the reason for the reading? What is the reason for the reading? Maybe some of you are moving on with your kids too from something. Okay, what's the reason for the reading? The Five of Pentacles reverse. Leaving sadness behind, leaving rejection behind, no longer having someone make you feel out in the cold again. Ever again, I should say. Five of Pentacles reverse. And this Three of Cups could be something that's currently in your life. It could be friends backing you, supporting you, family members supporting you, saying, Sag, you know what, it's time to go. Or it's not time to go towards your dreams or towards this, or go for that job, go for that relationship. Whatever this is that makes you happy, it's time to go for it. Because where you are, Sag, right now, it's not. It's not. Five of Pentacles reverse is saying, I just can't be in this energy anymore. There's somewhere else I need to be. What's in the past? What is in the past? The King of Wands reverse. Ooh, this could be you. I know you're a Knight of Wands, but this could be you. Leo energy. This is somebody not living up to their full potential, or a situation can't be to that full potential. If this is somebody, maybe you had somebody in your life recently or even now that has made you feel like shit, that's made you feel rejected, that's made you feel overlooked, that's made you feel out in the cold. And yeah, King of Wands reverse is just not, if this is somebody else, it's somebody you may not be able to trust. You don't know what they're up to. It's very sneaky energy. What is on your mind, Sag? What is on your mind? What is it? What is this card that flipped? The Two of Swords reverse. I like that. It's finally, I want to say finally making that decision, Libra energy. I feel like you could have been like this on a King of Wands reverse and a Five of Pentacles upright. It's saying, it's just in between. I know I need to make a decision, but I need to go within. I need to figure this out. But you are making that decision. You're making that decision to get out of this energy of not being enough. And you're going towards, I can't help to say, you're going towards something. It's like giving yourself permission to go towards something that makes you feel happy. Maybe you are even going towards a relationship. Some of you are becoming single parents and taking your kids along and just saying, we're leaving this behind. Whatever it is, you're leaving unhappiness and just a way of being behind that had you not living up to your full potential. With this Ace of Swords reverse at the bottom of the clarifying deck, maybe you found something out that wasn't good about this King of Wands reverse in your life. Okay, what's in the near future? What's in the near future? And the Wheel of Fortune. It's time to move on. Isn't that a beautiful card? The Wheel of Fortune. You're leaving it behind. Two major arcana. Yeah, and the Sun and the Two of Wands. Wow. I would say your biggest decision right now is kind of like, well, it's maybe you don't know where you're going. You don't know what that looks like, but you know it's better than where you're coming from. With the Two of Wands is the Two of Swords reverse is coming out of your head, coming out of that procrastination mode or the delay, and knowing you're ready to make that decision. The Two of Wands is, which path do I go? Which way? And the Chariot, remember, can pull you in all different directions, but it is pulling you forward. It is pulling you forward, and the Wheel of Fortune says, you know what, Sag, this is your confirmation. You are on the right path. You are making the right decision at this time. The one decision that isn't right is staying in whatever made you feel like this, in a Five of Pentacles state. Okay, I only feel like this Five of Pentacles is reversed, which is great, because the Chariot, you decided to move on and saying, you know what, I deserve better. Three of Cups. This is just happiness. It's celebration. It's coming together. And I do feel like you have people, you have somebody in your energy. Either you're going towards that and these are people you're going to meet, or you have people now really supporting you saying, Sag, you deserve better than what you settled for. And it's time to go for that. What is the Chariot and the Three of Cups? And some of you, this could be about a job. I mean, a King of Wands reverse as an employer or a boss that's tough energy. That is really tough energy. It's somebody who's very, very materialistic. They're about their own accolades, about themselves moving forward, and they'll step over and on anyone who's in their path. And maybe they're even a King of Wands reverse in the workplace. And I'm only saying this because maybe for me to say this, maybe somebody needs to hear it as confirmation, but they could even be crossing the lines of being highly inappropriate at work and using their power to be able to get away with that kind of bullshit, you know? Anyway, okay, what is the Chariot and the Three of Cups? What's the Chariot and the Three of Cups? But either way, you're leaving something negative that has really made you feel a certain way that's not good. I don't know how else to say that, because I feel like it's pretty heavy and pretty icky. What is the Chariot and the Three of Cups? What is that? And the Lovers reverse. Ooh, disconnect. And maybe you found out the King of Wands reverse was using his wand to deal with a lot of different people. What is the Lovers? What is that? Gemini energy. Why the Lovers reverse? And the Moon. This is sad. This could be sadness, but not clear. But it's also about a path. You see how the path is in the dark? And maybe this even happened by the last full moon, whatever you found out. But it's feeling your way. I think your intuition was all over what this person was up to. I think your intuition was on it, because the moon can talk about a lot of intuition at this time. And I think you're feeling your way. You felt your way through this. But the one thing you knew that was absolute is the way they made you feel. You know, there's something about, you can forget a lot of things, but you'll never forget the way somebody makes you feel, both good and bad. Bottom of the deck, yeah, the Devil. And the Devil, if this is somebody even at work or whoever this was, I think it was very alluring, for a time very intoxicating, but very, very toxic for you. Very toxic for you. Knight of Swords and the Five of Swords. Wow. And okay, let's move on. I can really get lost in the bottom of the deck. Okay. What is the Five of Pentacles reverse? The reason for the reading. What is this card? Yeah, the Ten of Swords. I feel like with the Ten of Swords remember the Ace of Swords reverse was at the bottom of the deck. This isn't your first go around. I mean, for this kind of pain to happen, there was a lot of trust that took place. This is somebody you really looked at one point in high regards. And I feel like they abused your trust. I think they abused your heart. I think they abused your loyalty, and they took you for granted. Okay, and the good thing with the Ten of Swords, rather than it's not reverse Gemini energy, is you're done with it. You're ready for your new beginning. That's why you're on this Chariot. And Sag, this Chariot doesn't go back. There is no roundabout on this Chariot. It is a one-way street, and you're moving forward, which is great. What's the King of Wands reverse in the past? What's the King of Wands reverse in the past? What is that? Three of Pentacles reverse. Wow. Look at the threes right next to this person. I just think this is somebody who uses people to get what they want. They use people maybe for sex. They use people for instant gratification because this person operates in a very low self-esteem. That's why their ego seems out of control, because they can't like do for themselves. They can't make themselves feel better. So they use other people in that moment to get what they want, and probably very egotistic, very materialistic. Either way, Three of Pentacles reverse. And some of you, this has definitely happened in the workplace. Definitely happened. With the Three of Cups, I feel like maybe somebody even told you about it. Somebody who actually has your back. If this was a boss, man, that's a specific storyline. If this was a boss, I think you probably, they kind of made advances to you. Maybe they made advances to other people. And it's kind of like, this has been going on over here too. And that probably gave you the courage to get out of there. If this is, honestly, if this is even not in the workplace, I do feel like this Three of Cups, whoever it was you found out, or you're about to find out, I think these people have your best interest at heart. Even if it doesn't come in, it doesn't feel really good when you're hearing it at that time. What is the Two of Swords reverse on your mind? What's the Two of Swords reverse on Sag's mind? Libra energy. Yeah, and the Emperor reverse. Making the decision to let this go. I mean, come on, a King of Wands reverse and an Emperor reverse. This and the Devil. Don't forget we had the Devil here. Ooh, look at that, the Star at the bottom of the deck. Again, and this, at the bottom of this main deck before I started, was the Three of Wands reverse. Sag, this is your best advice. Turn your back to the past and just stay looking forward, because you're headed to a lot of happiness. And the Star could even be about talking about getting distance from this, especially with the Chariot. Maybe you are doing some traveling, moving, whatever that is. But it is happiness and wish fulfillment and a lot of healing. It's just it's turning your back on those energies that have done you wrong and made you feel a certain way. Okay. But the Emperor reverse, this feels so damn manipulative and snaky and sleazy. I don't know. It feels, it's just gross. It's really gross. What is the Wheel of Fortune in the near future? Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune in the near future. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, the Five of Swords, and the Hangman upright or reverse. Being illuminated. Okay. I feel like here, Sag, in this reading, Cancer, you're the Queen of Cups. Loyal. But I think you got your heart taken for granted. I think somebody saw that you had something they wanted, and they manipulated you into giving it. Maybe even had you do all kinds of things for them. And I don't mean sexual things, guys, you dirty birds out there. I mean, if this is in work, they had you doing their work for them. They had you, if this is a friend, having you always do errands for them. But it was stressful, but you still did it because that's just who you are. You're very loyal. And this is what they were, a Five of Swords. I think as soon as you turn your back, they'll put a sword in it. You know why? Because the Ten of Swords is here and you have many swords in your back. I think because look at that. The person's walking away probably to run an errand for them and they're ready to put a sword there. It's just a very, very disloyal energy. A lying energy, a manipulative energy, and we have the Hangman upright or reverse because you're illuminated about this person. And he's trying to untie himself to this. And you're probably going because then we have the World, just like Wheel of Fortune, the World. You're closing this out and ready to start whatever is new. Two of Pentacles, wherever the balance is. Some of you may be going to the beach at this time. All right, going to some type of coastal lands. Okay, what is the Wheel of Fortune? What's the Wheel of Fortune in the near future? I probably already pulled that card, but I put it back in. Very, very interesting. Very clear storyline, but it's very highly specific here. What is the Wheel of Fortune in the near future for Sagittarius? Wheel of Fortune in the near future. And the Two of Pentacles reverse. I think leaving this behind. Two of Pentacles reverse also feels like inflexibility. I think this person expected more than they could deliver themselves. They expected you to do the work, or they expected you to do everything for them, to always show up, to be the understanding one. Whatever it is, it caused a lot of imbalance, maybe even financial, energetic, whatever the Two of Pentacles is reverse. And you have it's leaving that behind with the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune, people always think, oh, it's good luck coming. Not necessarily, guys. Not necessarily. It's a wheel. It depends on where you are on this wheel. It just means a change is about to happen. If you were in shitty times, your luck is about to change for the better. If you are like this King of Wands reverse who's been taking advantage of a lot of people in the Emperor reverse, their luck is about to change for the worse. I think they're ready to fall off that wheel. Maybe this Three of Cups, maybe you're leaving a workplace, but they're ready to blow the whistle on them. Whatever it is, that's their karma to bear. It's no longer your 10 of Wands on your back. I think you're just getting out of there. You're really getting out of this imbalance. And when the chips fall, I don't think you want to be anywhere around it. Funny I say that in the Tower reverse. I think you're going to avoid being around this when that happens. 8 of Cups, because you are walking away. I do feel like you're going to travel, move. I feel like there's a lot of distance. I keep thinking and seeing coastal, like beaches, something. Okay, give me another card on that Wheel of Fortune for Sagittarius. Where are they going? Where's the Sagittarius going? Oh, look who I pulled. The King of Wands reverse. You're not going there, Sag. You know what I feel? I think, remember I said you're going to avoid being around when it falls? I think you're going to have a little bit of a hard time shaking this character. That's why I felt stalking. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, oh my God, this person's going to be stalking you. King of Wands reverse. It's like a shadow. You're going to have a shadow here for a while. Give me another card, Wheel of Fortune. Well, you know what though? 4 Cups. What I said, it depends on where you are in that wheel. I feel like maybe it's clarifying who you're leaving behind. It's clarifying where you're going. You're leaving the imbalance behind. I do feel like I'm reading for somebody whose luck's about to change for the better. And over here, it's, you know what's ironic is the way I even placed these cards. Can you guys see that? Gosh, you can't see that because look what I did. I cut you guys off. You see though, you're like, I would love to see it, Stacy, if you didn't have half the table cut off. I hear you, Sag. It won't let me. I'm probably going to break this if I try to bend it down. I'll just show it to you. Bottom of the wheel is where you've been. That's what you're leaving behind. I think you're ready to go to the top of the wheel. On the top of the wheel is who you're leaving behind, and they're ready to fall at the bottom of the wheel. King of Wands reverse, 4 Cups. I think this person's comeuppance. I think the cost of their bad behavior is somebody's ready to collect on that. Maybe if this is in the workplace, maybe they'll lose their job, maybe charges. I don't know. It just feels heavy. It feels icky. But where you're going, I think you're leaving the 2 of Pentacles behind and never looking back. And I don't honestly know where you're going, but you're going to feel good doing it. Empress energy. It's just, this is great energy. I think you're all about expanding at this time, seeing what's out there. The sky's the limit. I can't say it enough. You're just turning your back forever on this. Okay, well, that's what I have, Sag. And at the bottom of the main deck, yeah, the 2 of Wands and the Sun. We already talked about that. But like I said, maybe you don't even know where you're going, but it's going to feel good. You're going towards happiness, whatever that looks like to you. Some of you might be starting new relationships soon, new jobs, moving. It's a really new energy. It's a new energy. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, that is what I have for you guys. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day and week and weekend. See you next week. Take care.